What's up, folks? This is Tough Love Bunny, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Clive Barker's Undying. Yeah. In the previous upload, a few things went wrong. I had to replay through the same part of the game over and over again because, yeah, I either forgot certain loot locations and I once accidentally hit the load button instead of the quick save button, the quick load button. So, allow me to rectify this, to fix this problem. We're gonna, in order to fix the problem, I have to play through this whole segment again. It's the last time, I promise, because I missed out on a buttload of loot because I wasn't following my list. This hopefully doesn't crash. I'm gonna ready my gun. The gun is good. I don't know if I mentioned this already, if I'm repeating myself again. The last time I finished this game was in 2004, and I only finished it twice on easy mode. So things beyond this point, to me, are getting kind of vague. The vagaries of this game are getting really vague to me. So bear with me. I'm gonna shoot you in the face. Did you see that? That was a ricochet. I once got hit by one of my own bullets in this area. Too bad I can't show it to you now because... shotgun. We will be running into female Thersantes soon enough. They have the... because I played through this area quite a couple of times. Just to get the feel of it again. Because as I mentioned before, doing a blind playthrough is not recommended. Your first impression of this game is gonna be, what a mess! Why are they doing this? Why are they blocking me? Why are you hiding in the shadow over there? While your brethren are getting so brutally slaughtered by me and my gun. Which is good. The gun knows. Only my weapons truly understand me. I wonder if that's the same guy. Oh man, I really should do a playthrough of that as well. Yeah, that one. I regret nothing. Right, so now I gotta keep my eyes peeled on the list. There is... Let me check here. Just go put on a pot of coffee right now. Just might take a while. Manor North Wing Lower Kitchen. Yeah, there's the dining room where the knives come at you and the kids throw knives at you, or at least the poltergeist kids will throw knives at me. And then there's the Manor Tower Run. That's essentially where you go back through the manor. I don't really know where the tower is. Okay, let's see for the mana wells. And on arrows, there's one. Catacomb Cistern. I think there's no more mana well until I get back to... No, there's no more Arcane Whirl until I get back to Oneros. The last one we found was in the cistern. The one that was underwater for so many years and didn't fall apart when I picked it up. Or didn't just... Okay, the next amplifier... No, the next mana well is... I already got to the greenhouse. Yeah. Oh dear. Manor Gardens greenhouse. And the next one is in the Pirates Cove Pier. So I only have to look out for... I'm sorry, this is kind of boring, but it's been like more than 10 years for me, so bear with me. We'll get through this. Okay, there's one in the kitchen. That's why you'll always find me in the kitchen. I always sang that in a previous one. And then there's one... okay, well, first we go to the kitchen. Or the dining table, which... Yeah, the Manor Gardens. I got that one with the med pack. I can hear it. There it is. Oh, I already picked it. I already picked this one up. Good. Good. Okay, the next one is... Okay, the next one is in the chapel. Like, at the start of the game, when already, I think it was the second upload, there is one in the chapel. But I've noticed that on the list, sometimes there are... amplifiers listed... No, wait, I gotta check something first. There are amplifiers listed as double, but the person who composed the list said, like, this is probably a glitch, because sometimes you get 2 amplifiers in one area where there should only be 1. I killed the bad guys here and picked up the med pack as well. At least I don't have to do that again. I'll give you that. You should be happy. You know, happy style, jumping in the air and clapping your hands and stuff. Up the flight of stairs. I'm afraid we're gonna have to do that conversation again with, Oh no.
Budge.
Okay, it's just, it's like, you know, it's like getting, you know, a root canal. Once it's over, it's over. And then they go on to the next teeth that's starting... Oh, this is a dead end. This is the mirror I jumped through. And I can still jump through it. But the ceremonial room, I didn't know that. Well, there's something new, you didn't know that. Shit, didn't know that, then, you know. Something you don't know, well. What am I going on about? Leave me alone. That's the dumb waiter you jump into when you're being attacked by the scarrows. I think they were called scarrows. I should look that up. Ow, my face. There's nothing in here except the sound of a servant crying. Possibly because she was sexually harassed. Well, not really sexually harassed. She probably had this gummy Venus and Milo stuck to her butt. And the equivalent of Homer really had to have the gummy. And then the whole episode where Homer sleeps in an oxygen tent because it gives him sexual powers. Where in reality Homer Simpson just slipped in the... because they were filming him while showering. Oh no.
Oh, you scared me. I didn't have anything like this. So tell me, what do you know Ambrose? Ambrose is an secret. Be quiet. What do you mean? Well, no one's ever told me. Everyone else knows Ambrose killed his father. It's one of those family secrets they don't talk about. He killed Joseph? Yes, 7 years ago in the game. Even the authorities now knew about the killing, so everyone. Since Ambrose was such a failure. Throughout the county, Ambrose was known for his viciousness. Only a fool chose to stand in his way.
Yeah, I'm gonna speed that up again, don't worry. But because if you've seen that scene, what am I talking about? If you have seen this scene, you're gonna notice it's sped up.
Won't budge.
Ow, my face.
Locked.
Widow's watch key. I have to do this because it's so hard for me to memorize where everything is.
I take it in he mentioned the months of hiding his parents. He barged into the man, but he didn't take whatever he wanted. By the time Gospel arrived, Ambrose had been seen. He escaped, so he escaped those so you are clear. Clive. And then I escaped for a moment. Everyone thought he was dead, except what? We historians Ambrose fighting for years in states, glorious, in Russia. We really believe he was still alive. Until he came back and brought those heathens with him. The Bible so many times. In so many words. I do what I helped you. You indeed. Thanks.
Okay. I'm gonna go into... We go into Ambrose's quarters and pick up some goodies, which I probably already read that in the previous upload. And I'm gonna trim these bastards that rush in here. If you aim for the throat, the head comes off quite easily. Oh, I had a bar. I might be using haste. Yeah, let's use haste. So I can get through this a bit faster. Because I've noticed some damn it, I've noticed... Let's not use haste. I keep running into things. And people are going to think that I bruise easily. That's the transition area. So the next location is in the chapel. Oh, this thing. What should I use? Oh, let's just go with this setup. Well, that doesn't work. It does take fire damage. Damn it, that thing is tough. Because the previous encounters I had with this tentacle face is like from, what was that movie again? It's a very liberal, It came from this area. Oh, come on, it's a Jeffrey Combs movie. It's one of those Lovecraftian adaptations that is so cheesy it's good. Ah, forgot. Great practical effects and all. How can I not remember that movie? From Beyond, I think. Oh. That's where I sliced off those two guys' heads and the head stuck to the wall.
I just heard something.
That's right. I nearly bought the farm there. Okay, I really need to head to the chapel. This is the rumpus room area. So we're getting close to the chapel.
Improve your looks.
Well, it did improve your looks, and your head got stuck against the wall. Let's see how many...
I see you in hell.
Oh. Let's see how many heads we can stick to the wall. Because I remember going into the chapel, killing off a lot of Tersanti, and I kind of checked the place, but probably not thoroughly enough. But I couldn't find an amplifier there again. The reason why at the start of each, after each load screen, at the start of an area, that Patrick sort of like falls into the level. I think they do that to keep you from getting stuck in the surroundings. That's why they just drop you in. You might end up spawning into the level halfway into the floor or something. I don't remember hearing an amplifier here.
Something's wrong here.
Nope, just me. Oh, it's in the altar. Huh? I don't see anything up here. What are they talking about? Okay, what does the note say? Brother Tristram has been acting very peculiar of late. He's not been seen for weeks, but I remember the afternoon he began acting strangely. We journeyed over to the mainland in order to secure supplies for the coming winter. Upon our return, Tristram came to me with a strange black book he had discovered while we were away. It seemed harmless, just a dusty old book with several strange runes etched across its bindings, but I could sense the unnatural power emanating from within. I urged him to show his discovery to the abbot. Oh, we're talking about the monks. I thought this was a Tersanti entity. To the abbot, but he was hesitant. He said he must return to the mainland, to the caves where he found the book. He besieged me. I don't really know what beseeching means. He beseeched me to leave the monastery with him too, embark on a quest to find more relics of its power. I declined and have not seen him since. Lust for power is an unfortunate vice. The tale above is from a curious document that was given to me by one of the old fishermen in town. I wonder if the artifact they refer to is the infamous Black Book, which is only whispered of behind closed doors in these parts. Supposedly, whoever was in possession of this book could gain mysterious powers. Rumor has it that the pirates were a blight on this region for so long, because they wielded the power of the Black Book. Perhaps the book wasn't legendary. I wonder if it still exists today. I have no idea what this guy's talking about. Father Patrick Kilken. There was Kilken. Yeah. I think I cut him in half. Huh. Let's try and drain some health from this guy. Where the hell are you? Oh. I don't remember how it works. You have to stand in a pool of blood for it to work. Where is that amplifier they mentioned? Is it stuck on the cross? Did I pick it up? I don't hear it anywhere. It simply lists same as on the finding loot location number 3 at the start of the list. Okay, let's check the start of the list. It's in the chapel on the cross. I don't hear a hum, there's nothing on the cross. Maybe this is because could be a different difficulty level. No, I don't hear anything. Nope. Nope. Maybe. Nope. It would give off a hum, so it's not here. So I didn't miss that. And the next loot location is the Pirates Cove Pier, but we're not there yet. We have to do a little excursion first. List. Come on, list. Will there be more? Yeah, we'll run into the female Tersantes with the... I need to ready my Dispel. And not use the sight in combination with the Dispel, because... if you... the sight drains... Yeah, you noticed that. Maybe I can demonstrate that. No, hang on. If you have the sight readied... and you cost... well, let's cost something else. See, as you drain your mana by casting spells when you have the sight readied, if you drain it to 1, Patrick will stow the sight and default back to whatever weapon comes next in line, I think. I'll start with that one. Ah, she casts screaming skulls at you, or laughing skulls. If you try to take care of that lady with the sight in hand and the dispel, you're gonna die a quick death. Hello. What, you're not dead yet? Damn it. And then we get that...
Damn you, father. You will not tell me what to do.
Vocal... Clive Barker with his vocal cords not scraped yet.
I'm trying to set this family curse straight. If you cannot see that, then you don't deserve to live.
Stuck.
I think this must be the tower. Like, this manor was built around this tower. This must be the tower. Oh, there you are. I can't wait to get the shield spell. Okay, where's Mr. Shoddy? That's a dead end. That's where they simply redecorated the entire staircase with the St. George illustration. That's the summer room where Bethany used to sit, do drugs like it wasn't going out of style. Still don't know what guy that was. It was a Jewish chick beheading a warlord. But
Let's try him.
oh. about her. So lucky. My voice. I'm so lucky she didn't cast the Screaming Skull spell there, because... Or the Cackling Skull.
Stuck.
Just
Jam.
checking. Oh. I was expecting another sound. There's no point in checking upstairs. I did that yesterday from my position
Won't
right now.
budge.
So we go out the front door. And then we talk to the groundskeeper, or one of the groundskeepers, who will then open up the area so we can... I have to go to the door, I can't just... He intercepts me as I walk through the locked
Is there
door.
any way out to the stand-in storms?
Aye, there should be an old skiff by the water that would allow you to get out there. It's very dangerous to paddle around though, so don't go exploring the coastline or you'll find yourself wrecked on the many reefs. Here, let me unlock the gate for you.
Well, in defense of the voice actor who did this, that's not a gate, that's a door. Of course, he didn't see the game. That's like... I don't remember how they recorded voice acting for games back then. But a lot of voice actors, I imagine, were not familiar with video gaming. And they had no idea what they were recording voices for. Because I think nowadays, they do show voice actors, specifically older voice actors who are not familiar to gaming, they do show them what it is exactly that they're doing recordings for. Because you have to adapt your... I think you have to, as a voice actor, adapt your method to the medium that you're doing recordings for. There be howlers, so... Yeah, I already read that, I think, in the previous one. Hello! Seriously? There, it works now. Huh. But not for much. Oh yeah, I got the haste spell after killing Lisbeth. Oh, keep the sight readied. I'm complaining to myself. Missed me. You have to stand in the blood puddle for it to work? I don't know. I mean, come on, you saw me use this before. Or did I? And it, like, you have the leech effect on, and it don't do jack. And shit. Oh, I should remember to save now and then, because there's a really bizarre... I don't really know what I'm up against beyond this point. It's just you pick up the shield spell. I think you might want to amp it from the start, although I don't really know. Yeah, maybe I'll check. It says so on the list. Well, I have a... Because on easy mode, the amplifiers and amplifier locations and the amping of the spells isn't that important. I mean, like the game, like if your health drops below a certain level, it will automatically administer a health pack. You don't have to do it yourself. Shield. I think if you amp it, the cost of the mana and the duration of the shield. The cost of the mana is decreased and the duration of the shield is increased. And it makes it more endurable. Oh, might as well. How many amps do I have? 15. I think I can. I don't know if I'm going to amp it all the way. there are situations where you're being swarmed by Tersanti with ranged weapons. And then, of course, the shield spell is a little bit more cost effective than using med packs all the time. Beneath a seamless sky. Oh no, wait, the skybox is kind of weird here. No, actually, it's quite good here. There's some skyboxes that are really. What were they thinking? Kind of skyboxes, or they just half-assed the skybox here. But this one's actually rather good. I'll just keep this weapon readied, and as soon as if I figure out how to get on top there. So the standing stone should, as is on the cover of the game, the standing stones should look like a hand that is reaching from beneath the soil, is reaching upwards from beneath the soil. Oh, that's the way. Well, I guess it kind of does. I don't really see it. Okay.
These stones are different from the druidic designs.
You see, this is how, in my opinion, a location can be extremely creepy. Charged with creepiness without it actually being creepy. And then there's that guy who looks like a Kaisinger, but a little bit better dressed. How? And he casts lightning bolts. Lightning bolt. There, I amped it. Where is he? Oh, there he is. At all? Stand still, would you? Doesn't seem to... Ah, now he takes damage. Yeah, that's not fair. You can fly. And you have lightning bolt. I gotta wait for this thing to load up a bit. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh no, that doesn't kill you. Do I have to kill that thing before I can leave, or can I just run away? Bravely run away? Brave Sir Robin ran, brave Sir Patrick ran away. He bravely ran away. I'm gonna kill that fool. And quick save because I survived so far. Hello, I'm back. Fell in the water. Oh, it's a lady. I distinctly saw the protrusions of a bosom. It's one of Bethany's witches, then. Oh, bosom, come to me. And it does kind of yell. It does kind of shriek. Has a more or less female shriek to it. Banshee-like shriek, more or less. Not that I've ever heard a banshee. Or at least I think I didn't, because there was this one night when I was really, really drunk and nah, let's not go there. Just give it one more amp. Because there is an area where, later on, where, well, you'll see. You'll enjoy. Oh, let's read this. The waters around the standing stones are too treacherous to navigate. Perhaps I should return to the manor and try to find a coastal route to the Pirates' Cove. The groundskeepers may be able to give me a clue to my journey. I can't quite explain the power I've seemed to absorb from the spell. Isn't that seem to have absorbed from the spell? It seems to be some protective entity that has the ability to shield me from physical and magical attacks. I'm not too fond of letting a spell do the work of a trusty shotgun, but if anything, I am now more than ever convinced that there are serious external and unnatural powers that can be harnessed on this estate. Things that most people would disregard or fear. I am relieved, however, that I have stumbled across this before someone of a darker nature might have turned it upon me. Somebody already has, or at least partially, because I don't remember if my shield only protects me from the front. But the Tersanti ladies already have one of those shields at the magic at their disposal. That was a quick shot. But I think it only protects you from the front. If somebody tries a rear admiral, I don't even know what a rear admiral is. That was another ricochet. In other words, if somebody tries to make unsolicited love to your rear end, you're kind of boned that way.
A cut might improve your looks.
Yep, shooting people in the dark. Come on, stand still. How am I supposed to take your pick? Not there, you ran into a wall. Now you're gonna start crying. I don't like leading targets in this game. I don't like leading targets in any game. And you'll notice that, because I've played this area before now, just a few days ago. I just heard something. It must be a fart. Because it is a fart, because I'm playing the game. Where are you? Oh. Time to break out the shotgun. I really gotta change that ammo. Is it like really neat? The guy's on fire. Like, I just fired phosphor onto the guy and he's just like, I'm gonna shake this off. Right, yeah. Oh, hang on. Might as well. Yeah, the shield is gonna shatter. She said she sold shattering shields on the never mind. The shield is going to shatter every so now and then, so that might just startle me occasionally, but not a lot. I'm supposed to go to the groundskeeper and allow him to give me access to the main gate, I think. is the gate opening? Or do I have the key to that gate? Where's my gate? Oh, he's gonna appear. Let's see if he clips through the gate. No, he doesn't. He's behind it. Because the first level you see... Oh, it goes like that.
Do you know if there's a cove in the area?
I'm not familiar with any cove. However, old Sedgwick, who maintains the lighthouse, is as old as the sea itself. If anyone knows this area, it'd be him.
Very interesting.
It's a portcullis. And somehow that portcullis goes up into this area, but there's a window here. This is like a portal building. Huh. A groundskeeper told me about an old man, the lighthouse keeper, said he would be able to tell me the location of the cove. The name is Sedgwick.
At least I'm not cleaning the stables.
At least I'm not cleaning the stables. I'd rather be cleaning stables than getting, you know, my head chomped off by a howler. Did I read that? Yeah, that's where, I can't believe I missed that. Nah. Well, I first have to talk to the groundskeeper. I can't go into the into his humble abode here. Well, it's not that humble. It's not humble when you have a chimney like that one. You can tell a lot about a person's house about when it has a chimney like that. That doesn't make any sense. Disregard that. This is, again, more or less reminiscent of the original Unreal game. Somehow it reminds me of that. I've never been into a old style type of, an old, yeah, no, I've never been into, or have I? I think I have been inside an old-timey lighthouse, but not a lot of it was left. It was basically just a pile of stones, a circle of stones. Because I guess most his houses were replaced and modernized systematically up until the point where, of course, you have global positioning and radar, so you don't really need them anymore. Okay, let's talk to old Sedgwick. Lengthy cutscene. Anytime now.
I can tell you're not one of them thieving Tresanti, nay. So, who be you?
I'm a friend of Jeremiah Covenant.
Jeremiah, eh? Is he still alive? Last I saw him months ago, the face of death was on him.
He's bedridden.
One had never known why out as heir to the Covenant grounds you've been. Only once I seen prowling round a Tresanti scum.
How do they get on the grounds?
I helped them to. The only reason I'm still alive is because those thugs need me to mend a lighthouse. This is a treacherous inlet with all the fog, you know. And since the bridge back to the mainland's been destroyed, the Tresanti need me to keep their boats from crashing up on the cliffs. Call me Sedgwick.
Are you alone here?
No, I am. Them thieves killed me only son Connor when he tried to drive him off.
I'm sorry to hear about your loss. Do you have any idea where these thieves are hiding out?
Judging by the fair amount of Tresanti patrols I've seen by the caves up on the coast of it, I'd see their hideouts nearby.
Sounds dangerous, but I've got no choice. Things will only get worse if they're not stopped. I bet Ambrose is there too. Maybe if I can get to him, the Tresanti won't have any reason to be here.
Ambrose, eh? Come to think of it, I may have seen him lurking about. But that's not good news for Jeremiah, I say. As I record, there was these tunnels that went from the shore up into them cliffs, right up to this old garrison perched on top. Me father kept me from playing up there by sealing off the tunnels with an iron door he kept locked. I wonder if the key might be in his old sea chest.
Where is this chest?
In me living quarters. Is that a working gun you have there?
Maybe. Why do you ask?
Those Tresanti robbed me of everything, including me revolver. He didn't find me grandfather's stuff, though, including some silver bullets he got in the Merchant Marines. He believed them superstitions that say you can kill werewolves and evil creatures with them. Considering some of the weirdness going on here, those bullets might come in handy. I know they're in the chest, so here. Take this key to my living quarters and have a look-see.
Thanks. I appreciate your help.
The more of them bastards you kill, the better. The way they killed my son, oh, it's the least I can do.
So there's no way for me back up the tower? It's just a dead end now. Yeah. Too bad. I wanted to have a little look around, but no. Going down, find Sedgwick's grandfather's chest, or was his grandfather? Let's check what he said. I'm in my search. There's one entry I seem to be missing, is that where Patrick describes how the standing stones have carvings on them that are not like any Stone Age carvings that he knows, but that was on the island, and I probably did not. Yeah, I probably did not get close or near enough one of those standing stones for him to make that diary entry, but I'm not going back for that one. In my search for Ambrose, I ventured out to the lighthouse and met Sedgwick, the lighthouse keeper. Duh. With the first words from his mouth, he confirmed my suspicions about Ambrose's henchmen. Their Santi aiding Ambrose are descendants of the very cowards Jeremiah and I fought in the Great War, and they have not changed their ways. Sedgwick's son, Connor, was killed by these thieves. Before Connor's death, he spoke of their hideout located not far up the coast, concealed by the cliffs and hidden in a cove. Sedgwick suggested I look for an entrance on the surface, which can be unlocked with a key in his father's chest. He mentioned I could also find silver bullets in his living quarters. Why did he quote-unquote that? We know that silver bullets are the shit when it comes to your pistol. I certainly do not need any further incentive to kill as many Tersanti as I see, Ambrose or no Ambrose. Okay, let's go outside. I don't think there's any ambush waiting here. So I could have gotten inside and... but I wouldn't have been able to open the, what's that hum? That's Connor, that's Sedgwick, and that's probably their mother. I just have to do that. It's not nice, but I just had to. No, that's a mean thing to say. It's just a hen. A prize hen. Well, that's done. And that's Connor's grave. Here lies Connor, 1896, 1923. You do the math, I don't care. Hang on, let's do the math anyway. In his 30s, I don't know. I have math dyslexia. I wonder what that thing is. Are we going to run into those Triffids again that I first encountered in the greenhouse? I call them Triffids because I don't know their actual name. Yeah. This is like an old... this is like an old fortification for a gun emplacement that would... Seriously, the skybox... Let's see how the skybox is... That's not a skybox. That's basically just a wall. I said basically again. Essentially. Let's stick with essentially. That's just a wall. It just stops there. No, I can't look over the wall here. This is a gun emplacement where you would put pieces that would look out over the sea. And if anyone tried to get near the coast, you could shoot giant balls at them. Big balls. They spotted me already. Shield up. Fight back. Yeah, that's one of the things. When you use the shield, you have to like... You're dual wielding. Nice ricochet. Yeah, it's kind of like one part of your brain is actually like shooting a gun, and the other part is casting. It's kind of weird. Normally, when you dual, like if you say like dual wield in whatchamacallit, Skyrim, you know, I usually just dual wield two types of spells, and they're offensive spells. But here you're like shooting a gun and casting a defensive spell, and that kind of, yeah, messes my mind around a bit. Whoa! What the hell was that? I had no intention of doing that. He just catapulted me in here. Crazy bastard. Sedgwick was correct. The Tersanti are here, and from the looks of things, in numbers. Time to exact some revenge for Sedgwick and Jeremiah, and for myself. God be with me. I think God in this situation stopped paying attention a long time ago. Okay, we have to climb, whatchamacall those? Sort of like a rope ladder type of thing. Yeah, it's a... Oh, no, that's not really a ladder rope ladder, because a rope ladder has, yeah, steps made out of wood, and this is entirely made out of rope. From, well, at least this texture is rope. Rope-like. Yoink! The tricky bit here is there's two Tersanti down there, and I'll just pounce them. That's low enough. Oh, it wasn't too hard. There's much harder things ahead. Shotgun. Medkit. Okay, now I have to keep my eyes on my list. Pirate Cove Pier. Okay. Let's do a hard save. Not that it matters in this game, because I have the distinct suspicion that it will simply override any Oh, why'd I do that? It's like getting out of the water here is really finicky. And swimming under the water does not provide any cover from the Tersanti that will get at you here, so there's no point in doing that. I think you... hey, what? Come on. I think you can... Yeah, I have to go back. Okay, rock. See? There's like a stalagmite. Yeah, you know, stalagmite here. No stalagmite. Getting up on that board is really hard. You can only do it from over here. Damn it. Try not to fall into the water again. You don't want to be confronted with the non-Euclidean stalagmites. And even if you eliminate the people on the pier, once you dive down to pick up some goodies that are down there, the other bad guys will spawn there again. go with... No, let's not. Oh, there you are! There. Be on the safe side. Okay, let's go. Oh, there's a ladder here. Okay. Now, I'm gonna ready haste for this. Don't know if haste actually works on the water. Does it make me faster? Or does it only apply when you're on foot? This is fast. Oh, the haste spell also provides some level of illumination. I think I have to scry here to find a location. Yeah, the next location, loot location, or at least the amp location is revealed by scrying, I think. I'm gonna pass by a mana well before I pass by an amplifier again. So I need haste here. This is a bit of a tricky area. Ooh, that's fast. They will lob dynamite down the hole, and you need to rush. I think once you're off the ground, I think you're relatively safe, but you need to rush this a bit.
I'll kill you for it.
Some sort of a weird avant-garde-esque dance that I'm doing here. Ah, those gunshot blasts on that shield is really loud in my ears. And then there's more door. Okay, there is a... I think I can see her skirt from here. If that is a skirt. Don't mean to be pervy, I'm not looking up your skirt or anything, I'm just seeing you from I'm just seeing you clipping through things. Oh, that was a good shot. That's weird. The cackling skull actually was hitting the wall behind me, so I kind of took damage regardless of my shield. Okay, I have to go down there again. Alright, hang on. Can I dispel my own shield? No. I don't hear anything. Make a hard save. It says in a room supported by many pillars. Okay. There's a well beyond the spiral stair. Nobody can toss grenades down here or explosives. Oh, there's the one. There's obviously like right in your face. No one in here? No one can toss shit at me? Ooh, I don't want to do this ever again. At least I don't think that I'll ever play this game again after I finished it. Maybe on nightmare mode-ish. Maybe. But a very big maybe. That's nothing. Oh! I've got company! It's not good company. Was that a car horn? That Dersanti forgot a major rule. It's a video game rule of shotguns, is that the shot that he's shooting spreads like you wouldn't believe it. Like no shotgun in real life ever would. Which means that unless you're standing right in front of your target, you're not gonna hit shit with that thing. This is the room with many pillars, so I have to scry here. I'm apparently looking for a star on the wall. Ah! That's not a star. That's... whatchamacall that? That's more or less like a sun and almost like a sundial. Did you crouch down? Yeah, the proportions in this game are a bit off as well. Nearly shot myself again there. Obviously the amplifier sound, you couldn't hear it here. Like, the game suggests that you have to keep your ears peeled for that humming noise. Well, here you couldn't hear it. So if you don't know this, if you don't accidentally scry and stumble upon that, you know, star on the wall that isn't a star, you're pretty much boned. Am I turning back? Yeah. That's where the spiral stair is. Yeah. At this point, the game is becoming so... Yeah, the whole thing is becoming so vague to me that I might actually have to look up a walkthrough. Just to keep a repeat from what happened in the previous upload, to keep that from repeating, like, keep it from happening again. Like, I have to go like, damn it, I missed a whole bunch of things, and now I hit... Yeah, I have to do the whole thing over again. Because I imagine if you don't pick up... That's done. It's dynamite country here. If you don't pick up the amps and the power-ups, this game is gonna get really hard. Oh, balls. I gotta go up there first. Care that son bitch. I hope I can still come down after that. No, okay, let's not do that then. You know, you're cheating. I can't see you, and yet you know where I am. Just a quick scry. Nope, I can't see where he is. You know exactly where I am, somehow, by the sound of my footfalls. So, I think I'm relatively safe here. What you have here is a cannon. A cannon, and I don't know if you can haste through it, dodge the cannonball, because there's a cannon at the other end of the room. It doesn't... You can't really tell that it's a cannon from here. But I've tried numerous things, as in hasting my way through. But that doesn't help. So you need the shield spell active. I think if you don't have the shield spell active at this point, you're pretty much toast. Oh, forgot to reload my gun. For some reason there's dynamite in this arena. I hope for their sake they didn't load up this gun with dynamite. They needed gunpowder to do that. Because if you load up a cast bronze, you know, a cast bronze gun with dynamite, it's just gonna blow up. Because the explosive force of dynamite is a bit more on the stronger side than, you know, plain old gunpowder. I hope this is everything. Oh, there's another amplifier that I could have easily missed. Because somehow this box is soundproof and... yeah, amplifier sound cannot... Like, maybe... okay, let's just, for the sake of suspension of disbelief, this box is like some sort of... has some sort of a magical seal on it that seals in the sound and the freshness of the amplifier. Yeah, let's go with that. I am stretching my mind beyond its... like, I'm stretching my suspension of disbelief beyond anything that is normal and acceptable at this point. I mean, non-Euclidean stalagmites that's where I draw the line. Alright, you bastard. I think he blew himself up. I'm not sure what happened here, but I think he stood too close to the stick of dynamite, or the bundle of dynamite. A bundle of dynamite is a bundle of joy. And he done blew himself up there. And apparently this is two-way. You can go back down. And again, I don't think swimming and haste, using haste when you swim does anything. So... yeah, I might as well make a hard save. How long have I been at this? Okay, let's check the list before we progress. Apparently I have to shoot a TNT, some TNT, and pull a lever the next time round. I'll check ahead. Okay, both the well and the amplifier are in the Pirates Cove barracks, so I have to blow something up apparently. Ah, I forgot to say Geronimo. I have to go back. Geronimo! I wonder if this works in real life. Ah, well, how long before the flame consumes all the air inside the bubble? Ah, let's just say it's a magical flame. That's not too much of a stretch. That's not stretching it too much. My imagination. Imagination. That's a nice texture of a cavern. And I kind of forgot what direction I was supposed to swim into. Yeah, I'm using the scrying just in case it reveals another hidden location. But I don't think so. How nice of them to put pockets of air in here. And there's a ladder. I guess next area is the barracks. There's another pier. If you run out of slits and boards, you run out of beer. Oh, let's see if I can hit that guy. Oh. Dance. There you go. You can drop down in the water, but I doubt... I'll check it if there's anything down there. I think it's just easier to go this way. that. I might as well use one of those. I got 49 of them. Okay, let's go for a swim. Let's hope it's not too hard to get out of the water here. Oh, there are goodies down there, eh? There's shotgun shells, and I don't really use my shotgun all that much because you practically have to hug your target. Give it a big hug and then like before you can hit it with a shotgun. Alright, I'll try and use the shotgun more often. Hey. You know, my boomstick for Ash's sake. Oh, this is arrow country. That was weird. That was my shield exploding or disintegrating. Well, I need haste, I think. Make a heart save here as well. No. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's all coming back to me now. There is an area. I'll have to check that out. I don't know. Let's go for shield and haste. No, that looks like a Molotov cocktail for some reason. Oh, I hate this location. They just keep on throwing molos in here for some reason. And how did they throw in the Molotovs? There's no one here to throw them. Turn around. And what? It's actually, you should, if he turns around, it should go like beep, 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 like a big truck backing up. Swing that blade. Okay. Haste? Don't need haste. I thought there was arrows gonna come out of this. Arrows were gonna shoot out of these holes. I need my gun. Seriously? Yeah, these Molotov cocktails, they're just spawning out of thin air. There you are. That's one of them. Are you here? Hey. That guy vaporized? That's like a really neat thing to do. Hey, let's, we're in a room that is completely packed with large crates of dynamite. Let's start tossing, Molotov cocktails at people from this room here, y'all. Just quickly grab it because you never know that this might be again one of those crates or trunks that is a one-time trunk thing. If it opens the lid once, you only have a brief moment before you can I blow through this wall? Okay, I do have to look for, just to be on the safe side, I have some dynamite on me. Never know. Holy shit, Patrick, are you suicidal? Why do you drop dynamite like... Oh, it fell out of my pocket. Oh! Oh, well, that's blocked. And the reason it's blocked is... Oh, I accidentally pushed that lever there. Who built this place? What is the purpose of this place? I mean, I can imagine... Oh, dear. That was right in time.
He's reloading.
He's gone Jack.
Is that shotgun useless or what? I can't, like, I'm standing right in front of them. They take both barrels to the face, and yeah, maybe I should aim for the head next time around. Oh, there's a lone crate of TNT? No, you know, you don't want to do that. It says TNT, but it doesn't blow up. Oh, that's great. Anything here? I gotta do a hard save, otherwise if I cross into a area of no return, I'm gonna so regret it. Well, it's beyond that watery area, I think. They mentioned water. So this is just another location that doesn't go anywhere, I hope. Oh, should have shot that one. No, it's not. I'm reloading.
See you in hell.
Get back. That didn't do anything. The hell? There was no lever in there, and all of a sudden I jump on it and I open a portcullis. Portcullis! That's a dick thing to do. There was no lever in there. I could have just... This could have been like one of those, it's a trap, and I get squashed here. Like Indiana Jones style, Temple of Doom, squashing me jig. Maybe I should go back to the water, and maybe that is like a side area. Because I'm having trouble distinguishing main areas from side areas. This is not climbable. Oh, maybe there's no elevator down here. It's not climbable. Is this sort of like a way back? Oh, there's a guy that suddenly spawned there. Maybe this is an area where I will come back to this area once this area is done. I will come back to it, and then I will be able to go out. I will drop down that shaft, go back, and then go all the way back to the exit. What a weird thing to say. Let's go this way then. I must look out for owls and shoot-a-me shoots, explosions and... Oh, there's another lever. That kinda looks like it. I just walked through it. Okay, that one's off the list. Oh dear, 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 oh dear. Oh dear. I'm gonna move away from those arrows. It sounds like somebody who's like farting in repetition. Do I blast this with dynamite and the wall collapses and then something is revealed? No? No, it doesn't really sound like farting. It's more like a cat sneeze. Yeah. Did they record a cat sneeze for that arrow sound? Okay, so the next mana will is in Oneros, I think. And the next amplifier location is back in the manor. Hang on, I'm gonna check again because I'll just cut this shit out. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I have to go, but the next amplifier location is in the manor, and the next well is, well... The next well is in Oneros, or in Kaisinger stronghold on arrows. Maybe I should, you know, detonate these boxes when there's enemies in the room. That might work better. Okay, Patrick, we're gonna throw dynamite here. Let's see if that does anything. No, that beam is not that beam is blast proof for some reason. This looks like a load screen area. Is there a way back? Nope, there's no way back. So should I? Whoa. Okay. So you don't want to do that. There's boxes of dynamite here, and if you hit them accidentally, obviously that much dynamite is going to cause the ceiling to collapse, and it will crush you like you wouldn't believe. So much dynamite. Can I blow this one up? And that's causing a chain reaction. I was headed for the wrong door. And that looks like, oh, there he is. Well, I guess I'm running the other way. Oh no, not boss fight. There's gold! Are these piles of gold? I'm rich. Now, see, the thing is, when you have a, oh, damn it, I forgot what they're called. Oh. Hey, spell. Well, in Dutch, it's called een boegbeeld. But I don't remember what it's called in English. Naval terms and all that, not being my forte. Skullstorm! I can... This thing is gonna start pouring out... It's gonna start belching gas. Okay. Okay, I'm going to blast my way through here. Whew. And I'm back here for some reason. There's no need for me to, you know, travel back from the pipe. Like, they just drop you here. No way going back. It's just... Does it even explain how you leave that area, the Pirate's Cove? This strange spell gives me the ability to hurl remnants of dead bodies, the skulls of those already in the grave, at ungodly speed. In all my travels, I have never seen quite a weapon. I've never quite seen a weapon of this type. The spellcaster who created this mystical weapon was truly insane! Oh dear. Yep. There, let's amp this because... This spell is rather useful, I imagine. I remember the first time I played this game, I didn't know how it worked. I tried to cast it and all it did was that. I'm just making a weird gesture with my arm. You limp-wristed... Patrick was never so limp-wristed in his life. I made this limp-wristed gesture and nothing happened. What I later figured out that you have to hold it down. And then it yanks 2 skulls. And if you amp it all the way, it'll yank... And of course the skulls cackle to each other. I'm loving it. I'm gonna amp that thing all the way. There, that's amped to the max. Let's see how many skulls we can summon. 3 is the limit. It would be fun if these skulls simply would have a conversation with each other, like, you know, the 3-headed giant in, you know, the Holy Grail. Ah, it's a lot of bang for very little buck. Okay, how long have I been at this? I'll just push a little further. Let's see if there's any loot dropped nearby. The hanged guy is gone from the start of the game. Yeah, he only appears, the ghost of the hanged man only appears at around 9:34 in the afternoon, no, in the evening. And then right up until 10:24, and then it disappears. No real reason why. It just has it's probably a ghost union thing. Oh, that was a bad one. Back into the manor. This is what I usually say about haunted houses. Same thing Eddie Murphy said in one of his stand-up shows. Get the hell out! I mean, get the hell out of the house. Like if it's haunted, like remember there were like movies. I think a lot of in the 80s, a lot of movies were made where like a couple moves, like they buy a new house really cheaply, and they move into it, and weird shit starts to happen. Weird. I think Jerry Ryan, you know, 7 of 9 also made a movie like that recently. And like, weird shit starts to happen, and then Eddie Murphy's observation was, get the hell out of the house. Just leave the house. Oh, another... I thought you were dead. Well, you made a good speedy recovery.
Jeremiah has been asking for you. He is waiting in the Great Hall.
Watch out where you stick those.
Stuck. Won't budge. Won't budge.
Just checking.
Jammed.
I fear that we are running into a boss fight, which is kind of peculiar. At one point, yeah, we'll see. She's just looking through a window that is not... Yeah, let's just not question her sanity at this point, because she's looking through a window that you can't really look through. Alright, so Jeremiah has summoned me, but for what reason? I can only dream. I'd rather not think. I mean, I'm talking out of my ass. Hello? Keto?
Jammed.
Keto? And then suddenly we start fighting in slow motion. And which is like Zack Snyder. No. Was it Zack Snyder? No, I don't remember. The king of slow motion. Ah. It's the grand hall staircase thing. And there's something coming through the ceiling at this point, right? Something big. And ugly. Something that requires my skull storm. There you are. Now we're fighting with magic and cooking with gas. Come on, you bastards. I'm gonna have to use my gun on these things. Now you're talking. How do you like them apples? I nearly killed myself. Oh. Seriously, I gotta be more careful with that spell. It's basically, essentially, a rocket launcher that I'm wielding. Which door did I came through? Was it that one? Do I have to go upstairs? What was the idea behind this, this hall?
Won't budge. Won't budge.
Apart from the fact that at the start of the game, this is like a shooting gallery, I think. Well, I guess it's that door.
Jeremiah, it's good to see you up and about.
Indeed, it feels like I've slept forever. I'm still quite weak, though. Come, sit close and tell me what trouble my siblings have caused lately.
Ah, yes. Brother. What madness has your family caused this time? Let's remember who started this whole thing, Jeremiah. A pity you're so weak you can't finish it. Why'd you bring an outsider into family matters? Afraid you can't stop what you initiated? You, give me the stone around your neck, or I'll kill your dear friend right here and now.
Yeah, just go ahead.
Don't do it!
I must, Jeremiah. I owe you my life. Ambrose, the only way you'll get this stone is by letting Jeremiah go.
You're in no position to bargain with me, outsider. Give me the stone, or my brother here gets a trip to the family mausoleum.
Fine, here's the stone. Now let him go. He's not part of this fight.
Here's where you're wrong. You're a stranger to a fight that's over 2 decades old. Jeremiah has everything to do with this.
No!
You had that coming for a long time, big brother. Now, fool, you'll taste the power of a real king.
Well, his looks haven't improved by much, and I'm already dead. Okay, I'm gonna need my gun. No, that's not it. It's very finicky. You have to shoot the stone out of the axe. Yeah, guys, it's nice of you to hold him down, but... Nah, sight. It's weird that werewolf type of thing. Why did that ogreish werewolf type of thing help me? 871 before Christ, around tea time. Okay, they're obviously burying somebody alive. Why is that mask? Why does that mask have an expression of fear on its face? Hey, I'm back in my... Ah, the nice creature brought me back to my bed. Jeremiah's gone. Hang on, yeah. Jeremiah's gone, my friend. He saved my life and I could not save his. I returned from the Pirate's Cove and found him awaiting me in the great hall. We spoke briefly, but I cannot recall what was said. The last words we shared, stolen like a dream. His outcast brother Ambrose dropped from the rafters and took Jeremiah hostage. Ambrose demanded the Gelziobar stone in exchange for his brother, but I should have known. He smiled as I tossed the stone. The look in his eye was remorseless. His axe glided through Jeremiah's neck without breaking pace. Jeremiah's mouth was still struggling to form words, though severed from his writhing body, I was frozen at the realization that I was frozen at the realization that his eyes could still spill tears. And then Ambrose changed. The combination of my stone and his axe must have some magical power, as it allowed him to distort into a monstrous version of himself. He grew twice his size and twice in strength. We fought, and had I not been blinded by rage, Ambrose would have certainly disposed of me quickly. But my rage was his fate, however, and I took momentarily solace at the ending of his life in the same fashion as Jeremiah. Physically shaken, I was struck by a beast and knocked cold. When I awoke, the solace I had felt was replaced by loss, by my failure. All I can do now is finish this, to let Jeremiah rest in peace. Yeah, whatever. Something tells me Kaisinger has something to do with this. I must find my way back to Onero's. I noticed odd purple clouds hovering around the strange tower connected to the house after returning from Onero's. I need to find my way to that tower and discover what mysteries it holds. Now that Jeremiah is gone, perhaps I will get some answers from Kaisinger. Okay. Oh, buddy. Hey! I was actually scared about that one. Yeah, that had me, that was a nice combination there. Because I have combination skin. Oh, there's no load screen at this point. Oh, hello, I'm the servant.
It's sad about Jeremiah. I'm sure he would have wished to see this mystery solved. He was always trying to unravel the family problem, even when deathly sick. Perhaps you can find some clues among the items in his room.
How is that guy still so casually strolling about this estate and like, this place is coming apart? Huh. Books. Can I pick them up? No.
Won't budge.
No. The next loot locations are in Onero's, so I don't have to worry about that.
Locked.
Bethany's room key.
Won't budge.
I'm always so deathly afraid of crossing a threshold.
Locked.
The study key. That must be Jeremiah's. That's Lisbeth's room. Okay, that's new. That son of a bitch cornered me. I'm gonna break out. Maybe a shotgun will do something a little bit more. Yeah, be a little bit more effective against these things. Back up here.
Stuck.
Let's go look downstairs in case there's something to be picked up. Hey. That's annoying. It's like, I'm in your face. I'm not touching you. Does that bother you? I'm in your face here. Like, I'm not touching you. Well, he is touching. Okay, I'm not gonna try and Molotov them. That would be stupid. I haven't used one of these in a while. Okay. That's a little bit more effective. A weird anatomy. It really is something from beyond. It looks like something that comes from the movie From Beyond. That door has... Alright. Don't tell me I...
Won't budge.
No, oh, thank goodness.
Stuck.
Well, I shouldn't worry. All the next loot locations are on arrows. Are they? No, it's in the Widow's Watch room. There's a location in the Widow's Watch room. What am I doing here? I came from this location, right? Did I? That's Jeremiah's room where I first... But of course... Ah, okay. The study key. Okay, I should be able to make my way back to the study.
Why did you leave me? You knew what was going on. This is all your fault. You invited him. You who know so little of the real world, the sights I have partaken. Oh, how naive we all were so long ago.
Stop, stop! This is not what I wanted.
This life you cling to is a thread that draws you back into the chaos. You're unraveling, brother, and you don't even know it. The king is more my brother than you have ever been, Jeremiah.
I didn't know.
Where's Bethany? Where's that darling whore sister of mine? The shrew. I'll make sure she gets what's coming to her.
Why Bethany? What did she do?
Perhaps the rats should feast on you as well. You can never get used to it. The gnawing, the tittering. I was still alive, you know. I couldn't scream, but I could most certainly feel.
Wow, that was a long scrying session. Masturbation joke. Sorry. Jeremiah's just... This may be the last record of a once great family. For 9 generations, the Covenants have occupied these grounds. Yet I sense that we have never been alone. In the past month, I've witnessed the deaths of my siblings and the horrors of their resurrections. It is worse than I ever could have imagined. The Covenant name has been tainted by my siblings, yet I fear it is my doing. As a youth, I yielded to temptation and brought them to the Standing Stones. I had thought Father's books on the occult were harmless entertainment, tricks for my imagination. Whatever we unleashed on that day has been with us since. And as my sickness grows, my strength cedes. To cure these cursed grounds, I will need help. I must find Patrick Galloway. Patrick is a man capable of the extraordinary. I have not spoken to Patrick in some time. His last letter mentioned that in his travels, he had discovered some good uses for magic and the occult. I find this ironic, considering Patrick's pedantic tendencies. But perhaps his newly formed talents will serve him well when he arrives here at the manor. I feel I must be honest with him when he arrives. The task ahead of us is daunting. I am unsure that even Patrick, with his uncanny skill, can survive. What madness is this? Scrying inside Jeremiah's room, I overheard a past conversation with Aaron ranting at my poor friend. The lunatic is furious at Jeremiah for something incomprehensible. He spoke of a king being more of a brother than he ever had. He demanded to know where Bethany is. What revenge is Aaron looking for against his own sister? Well, she took his jaw for starters, and then some. Where am I? Oh, there's a bathroom. There's no toilet. I'll just pee in the bathtub. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. You can't hear me pee because of the rain, obviously. Alright. Apparently I don't have a zipper. I only have, zippers weren't invented back then, so I'll just button my fly. Hello. I go back to the study. Yeah? Oh man, I've been almost been playing 2 hours now. Well, yeah, not really playing. I was checking my list a lot. But this is where I'm going to end this Let's Play session. See you soon until next time.